Today's video is sponsored by hostinger.com/webpro. Use coupon code WEBPRO to get 91% off yearly hosting plans. Links in the description. What's up everybody, my name is David, websitecreativepro.com. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing hostinger.com. Now, Hostinger is a highly rated web host that provides some of the most affordable hosting plans in the industry. Their cheapest plan is actually 80 cents a month, which is really unbelievable. And that's so low that I decided to include them in my best free web hosting video. And because of that video, they reached out to me and allowed me to try their services. So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at their price, their features, their speed, and their support. Now, I was originally thinking that I'm going to implement some super fancy video editing, but you know what? I'm going to keep it real and we're going to go through each of these sections step by step. So make sure to check the links in the description for the coupon code as well as timestamps to different areas in the video so you can look at the area that is most important to you. Anyways, let's jump into my laptop and begin. Welcome to my laptop. Let's begin. So this is hostinger.com and they definitely provide some of the most affordable hosting plans in the industry. So let's just start taking a quick look. Now, Hostinger offers a few different services. They don't just offer only web hosting for low traffic websites. They do have VPS hosting and cloud hosting. VPS hosting is ideal for higher traffic websites, but VPS is a little bit more technical to manage. If you've never owned a VPS, it's not like a shared hosting account where the host takes care of everything for you. You have to manage updates and software updates and things like that. It's a little bit of a headache, so I would only recommend getting a VPS if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing and you have a high traffic website, you probably want to take a look at their cloud hosting because they do have a very good introduction rate at $745 a month. But most of you watching this are going to be interested in this 80 cents a month hosting plan. Like, what? How does that work? So let's open this up and take a quick look. All right, so on their web hosting plan, they have single shared, premium shared, and business hosting. This is the most popular for obvious reasons because you can have multiple websites on one account instead of just one. But even this, the single shared one website, are you serious? Okay, so let's just add to cart and let's just for fun, let's take a look at this. So the single shared hosting plan for 48 months, you pay 80 cents and then it comes out to $38. And then, okay, have a coupon code? Yeah, I do. So we can use WebPro for a coupon code. All right, we'll add the coupon code and it's $35. $35 and you get hosting for 4 years. That blows my mind. And so if you're looking for, say if you have a personal website or maybe just a brick and mortar store and you just want your own professional web host and website, then I really recommend this plan. I mean, you can't beat it. 74 cents a month for you get basically pay for hosting for 4 years up front. Fantastic. Now let me just empty that into the trash. Now most of us, okay, we're going to be interested in this premium shared hosting, $215 a month, and just pay attention to the renewal rates. I really like the renewal rates. Look at that, $349 a month after the introduction period. The only reason I say that is because a big complaint that I've had and other other clients I've worked with is when they take a look at SiteGround, which is a fantastic web host, but their introduction rate is $595 a month, and that's great. But then it renews at $20 a month, so you end up with this bill of $300. You could end up with $300 web hosting bill per year. And a lot of people who are not making a lot of money from their website per se are really have a lot of sticker shock from that. And same with Blue Host, because their recommended is their Choice Plus plan, which starts at $495 a month, which is a really good rate. But then it renews at $14.99. So if you're looking for a web host that's not going to have sticker shock after the introduction rate, that's, again, I really like Hostinger. So let's just go ahead and add this to our cart and see what we get. Okay, so here you have 12 months, 24 months, and 48 months. I don't think most people are not going to be using 48 months. Personally, I almost always go with 12 months for a plan. That's just me because I like to just test a web host out. And after a year, if I'm happy with their service, then I'll go ahead and pay for 2 years or whatever. And I really like the price. Look at that, $40, $41.85 with the coupon code WebPro applied. How can you beat that? $41 for a year of web hosting. And what you get with your plan is you get an SSO certificate included. So SSO certificates are now provided by Let's Encrypt, and Let's Encrypt is a free SSO certificate, and they will set it up for you for free. Here is the first con. You get a 1 free business mailbox for 6 months. What that means, like most web hosts provide email for free with your hosting account. Hostinger, you don't get it for free. You get it for only for 6 months. A business mailbox basically is like david@websitecreatorpro.com. It's something like that. So let's just take a quick look at the price. If after 6 months, you're going to have to pay 99 cents a month to keep your mailbox. Now, again, that's part of the purchase decision. So like if after 6 months you're not using a professional email, you're still like using Gmail, then it's not a con, you know. It really comes down to you. Like for me, like my own personal blog, yeah, I use david@edgeofdavid.com for my blog email. But for like the email for this YouTube channel and my website, I don't. I use a Gmail for this because everything is funneled through that Gmail with the YouTube channel and whatnot. So for me, like it's not a big deal. Like if I was building a niche website or a personal blog, not a big deal. But again, it's just something that you should be aware of. And now here is the really cool part. You can actually get a free domain name. You can get a .online. But let's just take a quick look. If you go to hostinger.com, free domain name, here you can get your domain name for free with Hostinger. So business, if you get a premium or business web hosting plan, you can receive a .com, .net, or other top level domain name for free for the first year. So let's just go ahead and add it. Let me just type in something crazy. All right, let me just go ahead and check it. All right, so DDBF whatever is available, and the price is $0. So let's add this to my cart. All right, now let me view cart and checkout. Okay, so let me just back out of this. So now we're on my cart. Hosting plan for $42. Now we have the domain name, 1 year, and it's for free. And there you go. So now the issue though is hide personal information for only $5 a year. This is basically WhoisGuard. This is another con because like with Namecheap, if you go Namecheap, it's basically the same price and you get WhoisGuard for free. But with that's why I always instruct people to use Namecheap and then go through the process of setting up your name servers. But if you're looking for a place where you can still get a free domain name and really affordable web hosting, I highly recommend Hostinger, because look at that, $42, and you get your domain name and you get a hosting plan for a year. So you get your domain name for a year, you get your hosting plan for a year for under $50. That's unbelievable. Like you can't beat that. And you could even be a little bit more aggressive. Like if you want, like, buy a hosting account for 2 years, $66. You get free. You're gonna get a domain name for free for the first year, and then you're gonna have a hosting account for 2 years, and then let's just check out 4 years. Under $100, you can get a premium shared hosting account where you can have multiple domains on your hosting account, and you get your domain name free for the first year, and it's under $100 if you use coupon code WebPro. Unbelievable value. I mean, Hostinger really can't be beat. This price right here is normally what like a hosting plan at like Blue Host or SiteGround or HostGator would be for 1 year. $96. This is for 4 years, 48 months of web hosting with free setup, free SSO certificate, and all that good stuff built in. All right, so Hostinger, really, you can't beat them on price, but they do charge for things that other hosting providers give you for free. So I always recommend people get their domain name at Namecheap because they provide the best prices, and also you get WhoisGuard for free. Where it's Hostinger, they provide competitive prices to Namecheap, but you actually have to pay for WhoisGuard. But you get your domain name for free if you register for a premium hosting package. So again, it's just a trade-off to help. I'm just telling you this to help you make a purchase decision. And as well with their email, this is a new change with them too. Like they used to provide email with all their accounts, and now they changed it where you get 6 months for free, and then you have to pay for email, like a professional email, like David@websitecreatorpro.com. WordPro.com, that sort of thing. So, that's a pro and a con. Like, the price is excellent if you're looking for like a really affordable web host, but like tiny little features like that, you just need to be aware of that maybe are not going to be included with your purchase price. So anyways, now let's jump into the features of what Hostinger is like once you purchase a plan. So this is what Hostinger looks like on the back end when you have an account and you've logged in. To manage your hosting account is very simple. You just go here and click this purple manage button. Now, one critical thing to mention is the SSL certificate. So let's open this up. SSL certificates are provided for free by Let's Encrypt, but unlike other web hosts, Hostinger does charge for the installation. So that's something to keep in mind. So like SiteGround and Blue Host, if you go with them, they will install the SSL certificate as part of your hosting account. Hostinger actually charges a fee. Now it's a one-time fee. You pay $12 and they'll take care of it. But again, it's just something to be aware of. An SSL certificate is a non-negotiable in my opinion because it is a search engine ranking factor. You're going to be competing against other websites, and every website now is encrypted with an SSL certificate. So you really do need this service. So this is just another thing to keep in mind that you have to add on to your bill. But again, Hostinger provides really cheap web hosting. So again, just take this all into consideration. Anyways, let's go into the dashboard. So I'll click the purple manage button. Okay, so I like this that says your domain name is working, everything's fine. I have this domain name at Namecheap, and I had to set up the name servers and point to my hosting account, and that was a very quick and easy process. I was prompted to do that once I logged into my account. To find your name servers, obviously, you just want to go to DNS Zone Editor, and we can just open that up really quick. And a fun little thing, they use 4 name servers. I'm not sure why. Most web hosts use 2. Hostinger uses 4 name servers for whatever reason. Now here we have the option to manage our orders, our accounts, emails, domains, website, files, database. It's basically your standard cPanel. It's a custom cPanel, and I really like it. It's very intuitive and it's easy to find what you want. So the main thing that you're going to be interested in here is obviously this auto installer. So you just want to find the section where it says website, and then let's go ahead and click auto installer. Okay, so this is auto installer, and here at the top we have the most popular scripts that you can install, and then underneath that we have e-commerce and business, and then we have the other types of content management systems that we can install. So most of us are going to be interested in WordPress installation, so let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so this is the WordPress installation within Hostinger. Very simple. So we have our domain name, we have HTTP, or we have HTTPS. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it as HTTP because you have to have the SSL certificate setup service in order to get HTTPS. And we're gonna leave this section blank. We don't need to have it say WordPress or anything. But here, if you want to direct WordPress installation to a separate a section on the website, you could do it right there. I would just leave it blank. And here we can just customize different things that we want, like the administrator username. So admin 123, administrator password. We'll just put in a very simple password, and administrator email, language, and let's click on install. All right, so the website title, we need a title there. Hello world. All right, let's click on install. Okay, so it just finished installing. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but not too long. It's fine. So now we have WordPress, and we have WordPress installed there. Now, I don't like that it didn't direct me to WP admin or any way. Like if you've never done this before, you would have no idea what to do next. So let's just click on, okay, so if we click on this action, it'll take us to the WP admin page. Now, one little thing that they could do to improve it would be to direct people to where to log in, because for WordPress, if you install it, you do want to go to your WP-admin. So we'll just go to admin 123, and guys, I'm going to delete this installation before as this video goes live, so don't worry. And There we go. So now we're logged into WordPress, and it's that quick and easy to install. So now once you install WordPress, let's just take a quick look to see what any plugins or any default things came with it. So we did get a couple different things. We got all-in-one WP migration. We got Lightspeed Cache, WP Lightforms. Personally, I would just go in and I would just delete all these. And let's check out our themes to make sure any themes are installed. Okay, so we have the 2020 theme and we have the 2019 theme. Good to go. So let's just open this up. All right, and now we have this hello world and we are ready to go. So that was a quick and easy process. Now, again, like you can check your details there, and it'll give you back-end information about your admin email, just in case you ever forget it, like you have to reset your password. I do wish they would direct people to like, hey, click on, go to WP admin to log in. But again, that's what these types of videos are for. And there you go. So it was a quick and easy process. The installation did take a little bit long time. I found myself, like I cut the video to make it a little bit quicker, but I did find myself sitting there waiting for it to install. But it's really that simple. All right, so Hostinger doesn't use cPanel like other web hosts. I personally, most web hosts are actually kind of moving away from just sticking with cPanel. Actually, all web hosts that I've tried out, like Blue Host, HostGator, SiteGround, even Hostinger, they're all kind of doing this now where they have a custom built back end, WPX hosting. All of them do this. So that's not really, no one really is sticking to cPanel anymore. So for me, that's not a big deal. But I really like Hostinger's interface about setting up WordPress and just finding what you need quickly and easily and giving you a little bit of control over your hosting account. So anyways, let's take a look at speed now. Now let's take a look at speed for our website that's hosted with Hostinger.com. Now, everyone always refers to gtmetrics.com, but this is kind of a website that takes a holistic approach to page speed, and your hosting account is one piece of that, so it's not really accurate because this is a fresh installation of WordPress that doesn't have any images, videos, or text, or any design, so it should be an A. What's more helpful is to use this website called bitcatcha.com, and this tests the response time of your server in different locations around the world. And davidyuki.com is now being tested, and it comes up as 139 milliseconds for the US in the West, 99 milliseconds for the US in the East. And it says, congratulations, your website hosting server is exceptionally quick. Now, milliseconds, in case you don't understand what that is, 139 milliseconds is equivalent to less than 1 second. So it's quite fast. But to give you a comparison, Website Creator Pro is currently hosted with WPX hosting, and this is getting 2 milliseconds, 1 millisecond, 23 milliseconds, quite fast. But again, WPX hosting is a $40 a month web host, whereas with Hostinger you can get a 2-year plan for $40 almost. So for the price and the performance, it's really good. So if you're looking to start your first website, you're going to be quite happy with the speed and performance of Hostinger for your website. All right, so that was it for the speed test. Now let's take a look at Hostinger support and see what their support is like and how that works. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, so now for Hostinger support. So Hostinger has this little chat box in the bottom over here. They can click on to ask any questions. So they have find an article yourself, or you can start a new conversation. So if I click on new conversation, and let's just see how quick the response time is. So let me ask a very simple question like, is the each installation? All right, so let's ask this question to see how fast it takes them to reply. Okay, so I just had a reply from a bot. Hostinger typically replies in a few minutes. In the meantime, these articles might help: how to install my SSL, which I have bought with Hostinger, how to add a website, how to install a free SSL. All right, so that's actually quite helpful. So let me open this up. All right, so Let's Encrypt introduced the free SSL certificate some time ago. It made possible for websites. Go to website SSL for free, type in website URL and create a free SSL certificate. Okay, then create FTP user. Okay, so this is quite helpful, because if you want to take the time if you don't want to pay the installation fee, Hostinger is basically giving you this page where you can go through and you can figure out how to install it yourself if you want to go that route. or you can just pay for them to do it for you. Okay, so it's been about a minute and 30 seconds or so, and I've got someone replying back to me. All right, so we got, hello there, hope you're doing well. With the plan, you would be able to install SSL for all your domains. With this plan, you would be able to install SSL for all your domains, just that each domain name would require a separate SSL certificate. Could you please tell me how many websites? All right, great. All right, so yes, you need to purchase them for each new website or subdomain. All right, yeah. And we'll just X out of that. All right, and there you go. So their support was quick and helpful and extremely friendly, and they answered the question, and I got tremendous amount of value out of that too. Because okay, quick and easy to figure out, okay, like if I want to install it for free, boom, I can go over there and install it for free. All right, that is it for this review. I hope you found it helpful. So if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, hit that like button, and check the links in the description, hostinger.com/webpro for a nice additional discount on the already affordable plans for Hostinger. My name is David, websitecreativepro.com. See you next video. Bye-bye.